right down here in the middle.
George, little guy right here.
And Mr. Clooney. George, straight ahead of me. Straight ahead.
Hop roll, George.
George, right down here.
George,
Straight ahead.
George, right in front, please. Thank you, sir.
And George, right here.
George, down here one more time. Well, you gotten a bunch of people today yet? Or no? So slow day. He told me you were casual. That's right.
Three shot right here, guys.
I got a call. I said, what's Chernobyl wearing? Yeah.
Yes, photos of the photos, and now friends send photos, many of which I will never post because they're career enders. Yeah, exactly. You were going to cut out. I was always on the side.
Good old days.
Can you put your phone down just a second? And George.
Well, I mean, it's not that much of a mind switch, which is that you're trying to take the sort of hot spotlight that comes with certain kinds of fame and point it in directions of people that could actually use it. So it's not that big a switch. It is a little bit of a switch because we're talking about the motion picture home, and the fund. But the reality is, this is a community. This is a family here, and we all feel it. We get fired, we get other jobs, we all have gone through all of these things, and so to walk through the cafeteria in there and see people I worked with 35 years ago, it's just you feel really good about the fact that we're all still participating in one another's lives.
Like there? Did you
Yeah, right here. The real hands.
Oh, you are there.
Right?
Yeah,
Oh, and George, what's this way, Jim?
And George and Jim.
And on the right, guys.
My union was a big deal. The thing was early on, everybody wanted to have Screen Actors Guild. You had to work enough to get insurance. So it was always trying to get, 3 jobs a year so that you were able to hold on to some health insurance. So that was years and years and years of trying to do that for me. And then it worked out later.
Well, I got to drive. I was a driver then with my Aunt Rosemary. So they were doing a show called 4 Girls 4.
Yeah, he has his own little retirement.
Are you trying to force me into retirement? What are you trying to force me into retirement, you guys? Well, I think at this point I'm not really.
You're number 11, I think.
Yeah. I've got a bungalow over
Yeah.
there. The reality is that the reason this is here is because this isn't, Hollywood isn't really just about people who've sort of, gotten lucky in life. It's also about people who just are journeyman actors and journeyman, set decorators and things like that. And there's a lot of that here, that's the thing that I think makes it feel more like a family.
And have you spoken to Brad Pitt recently at all? There we go.
No, but I'm glad you asked.
That's our cue.
That's good. All right, I'll see you.
George, Michael, you
Oh my God, everything's changed. You're not saying it, are you?
Guys, Tommy, over.
What are you doing for that?
No, when you're with someone like Michael Douglas, you want to hear some of the greatest, you will hear some of the greatest stories of life, not just sort of showbiz stories. That man he's lived an amazing life. So, yeah, when you're with someone like him, you just shut up and listen.
And he's really not doing anything. He just sits back. He's not involved in the community. He's just settling into the same thing he does as an actor. I want him to try directing. I want him to get involved in the community, maybe some politics. I want him to...
I'm going to be honest, when I was starting out, I started out in Australia, and there's nothing like the MPTF. It's a miracle, really. And it's an amazing organisation. For 95 years, it's been taking care of people in the business, whatever you do. Whether you're a gaffer, a grip, makeup, actor, doesn't matter. Whether you've been in 100 movies or whether you've been in 5 movies. Once you're part of that family, you're always a part of that family. And that's why I love this organisation. That's why I support it as much as I can.
And you're doing the Hillary Clinton fundraiser coming up. Tell me about why you're doing that and why that's important to you.
I'm an Aussie, so in my way, I want to support. I have kids that live here, and I think it's an important cause. I'm happy to get out there and sing and be part of it.
What do you?
Actually, good question. For now. Yeah. Well, this is before.
Should I see you without a cast on your hand? I could get that off.
What about you?
As people are talking about it, I think episode 2 made everybody calm down because, you know, you can do one thing, you know, you can do something wonderfully like one time, right? But then to back it up with an episode that's just, at least just as good. Yeah, that's Dan Fogelman. I know. Well, that's the thing is like, click with the audience and sometimes it doesn't. And we're fortunate. People love it.